This is the 2025 GMC Yukon AT4, and in today's video I'm going to give you a first look at everything that's new with the Yukon AT4 and talk about some of the features that carried over from the previous model. So like all the Yukons on every trim level, the biggest change is going to be the exterior and the interior designs. And if you haven't seen our Yukon or Yukon Denali Ultimate videos, here is a very quick recap on those changes. So starting on the outside, you're going to have a newly designed headlight, grille, and front fascia. And while most of the back remains the same from the previous version, you're going to have some minor changes. Like the tail lights are slightly changed, you're going to have a different dual exhaust, and then you're going to have a bigger GMC emblem. Now only the Denali and Denali Ultimates are going to have Denali across the back, and then this emblem shrink down here. Everything else is going to have the GMC logo right in the middle. Now for the 2025 Yukon AT4, not much really changes. You're still going to have the AT4 specific darker chrome, but then you're also going to have a new addition in this gloss black grille border. You're still going to have the AT4 here in the corner. You're also going to have the red tow hooks and the front skid plate. Now because it's an AT4, you're going to have the all-terrain tires as well as this AT4 specific Yukon wheel design. And these wheels are 20 inches. So let's cover some quick details about this Yukon AT4 XL. Now a standard basic AT4 with no packages added will have an MSRP of around $76,700. This specific Yukon AT4 does have a few packages added, and its MSRP is $84,080. However, we are selling this vehicle and other Yukons just like it for thousands less than MSRP. You can check out this Yukon and our full Yukon inventory by clicking the links below. The Yukon AT4 will come standard with the 5.3 liter V8 engine. This specific Yukon has the sterling metallic paint scheme, and the interior color has also changed from the previous year. And instead of black with the Kalahari inserts, it now comes with Forest Storm and a Kalahari trim. So in previous years, the interior would be black or dark and it would have Kalahari inserts in the seats. Now it comes with Forest Storm, and the Kalahari is limited only to lining the seat. You still have those AT4 logos stitched in the front headrests. Now, much like the front of the Yukon, the dashboard of the Yukon, so the steering wheel, the infotainment screen, just the entire front of this interior, that is going to see the biggest changes. And starting with the infotainment screen, which is over 16 inches big and now stands in a portrait mode. Another big change for the Yukon, the electronic gear shift, which is now an electronic column shifter. So you push back and down for drive, push back and up for reverse, hold it back for neutral, and then P for park here on the side. And despite having a bigger screen and a different standing mode, the basic functions of the older Yukon are still here. And just like the previous version, you can hold down icons and move them all across. Now this Yukon will also come with the HD surround vision camera, which will not only give you a bird's eye view, but it will give you different camera angles all around your Yukon. And if you're someone who likes to pull a trailer or do some towing on the weekends, this is great when you're lining up your trailer to its hitch. And then this map icon right here will bring up Google Maps, which is very easy to use. You can search just by clicking these icons, such as gas station, restaurant, grocery store, coffee shop. You can type in the keyword or the address of wherever you want to go, or you can use the voice command. Please get me driving directions to Busch Stadium.
Sure. Busch Stadium is 22 minutes from your location by car in moderate traffic.
And one quick note about the infotainment screen before we move on. Your volume button is going to be down here, but if you want to mute your volume, let's say you're taking a phone call or someone's talking in the back and you want to hear them, you cannot mute it by pressing this. The mute button is going to be right here on the side. So you click that, you'll see that the audio is muted. Click it again, and the audio comes back. Now the AT4 Premium package will also come with the ability to move the center console with this button right here. So if I press it, you're going to see that open up. And now that it's moved back, you not only get this little cargo space right here, but you also get some underneath storage in a drawer. Push this back. You also get the standard storage of the center console. And then when I want to move it back, I just click forward like this. I have nice big cup holders right in front of the center console. And then I also have the wireless charging, as well as USB-C and USB. Now you do have access to your climate control on the infotainment touchscreen, but you can quickly control them using the physical buttons down here. So you'll have the dual climate control, so I can set my climate like this. We can also control our heated seats. So once you click the icon, you'll have access to heated seats all throughout, or you can do cooled seats. Now with the new steering wheel design, not much has changed. The one thing I do want to show you is this button right here. This is going to change the display of your bigger driver information screen. So when I press it once, I can obviously change that display here with the speedometer. But when I press it again, I could bring up Google Maps. Now, if you still have any questions about the 2025 GMC Yukon XL AT4, you can leave them in the comments below, or you can click the link below to contact us today.